Hello. Good mornings, people. Good morning, guys. How are you? How have you been? Thank you so much for tuning in today in this channel, and I really appreciate. Last time, as you were checking out my video, I just want to do a recap on what I have been doing. So, I shifted to this place a few years ago. I say a few months ago, around 3, 4 months ago. And I really was doing walks, as you can remember. I can check out my videos. I'm in the Gio. The Gio is in Kiambu County. And when I came to this place, I was just checking what I can do. So I used to go around showing you some few places. And yes, and that was it. So, and 1 week ago, I figured out I'm living in a, not my own compound, but at least there are people around, but there is a big space, a very big space, not a very big, but small spaces. Yes, but there is a lot of space for playing and everything. So I figured out, why don't I use these spaces maybe to grow something, because uh, we need food security. You don't need to buy, because we buy food from here. Although there are a lot of farms we buy food, and because there's spaces where I stay. I will show you shortly. The spaces. I thought I should ask the landlady if I can use the spaces maybe to grow some kales, some spinach, and some coriander, small things. And she said yes. She said I can use the spaces. So today, last week I started digging. I was digging a small place that was there, and I'll show you the progress now from here. Yes, but another thing that came up this week is that there's someone who used. I will also show you this. There's some manure which is always poured around where I stay. So I went and asked if I can get some, and they said yes, I can borrow, and it's okay if it's small amount. I can borrow, and because I want to farm small spaces, I say the lady said yes. So I'll be showing you where I get those manure and everything. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video. So it was used last week. This is what it looked like. It was all grass, so I had to remove every grass by digging everything and preparing like a small piece of land for planting. So I had to remove the grass and the weeds that were there, and I don't know if they have it's been long, I think, since this land was plowed. So I took that. It was really hard. I tried with the first djembe, it didn't work, so this one is the second. But although the ground was soft, I managed. So this was last week. I started the project last week, and it's really doing well. So that's how it went last week. It was all weed, as you can see, but there was some terere which had overgrown to this on this shamba, so I had to remove them so that I can plant afresh. So that's how it looked. But later on, this is how it is looking right now after I've removed every weed. So this is how it looked. Really amazing, good work. Yeah, that one is a good job, and that was a very bold step for me. And let's watch and see what we'll do next week. So this is what we can do. We did last week, and that is amazing. So this is where I stay. Let me show you the compound. See, there's a lot of grass and people are growing. So I said this is where I live. This is the gate, and you see a lot of grass. Why don't I use the space to grow something? But there are also something that the landlady, the shosho, has been growing. Let me show you. This is there are some malenges. Let me show you. Like this one. Here. That is malenge. There is another one down there, and a lot of there. But the problem is just that the compound has not been kept nicely. But I shall do that. So last week I did this place, and this. So I'm going to get the manure, then I come. The place where I get manure is just a walking distance. It's just here, and I live there. So it's just at the end of this wall. But the lady who puts the manure there lives in this compound. He has some few cows, and mostly they come to dig. They come to put here the waste. And let me ask this guy. I have to press the bell. Yeah, so that someone can come and ask if I can pick some manure. Yeah, so we wait for someone to come. So I had already asked the boy, and I think I'm just going to pick these are the manure, the compost, the manure, this and this hill down there. So I'm going just to kuchota. So yeah, so I'm going to put on this bucket just a small amount. So I've already taken this bucket. I think that will be enough. Yeah, I think that will be enough. So let's go and do this. So another thing which I didn't show you, so let me show you. I bought the seedlings. So this one is Simlow seeds. This for cabbage, Copenhagen market, and then there is this one is kale. That is 1,000 head. Yeah, that is 1,000 head. Simlow seeds also, and also I bought Simlow seeds, spinach, Ford Hawk Giant. Yeah, those are the things which I bought, and I'm going to put them on nursery. I'll see how they do. I don't know how cabbage is done, but I know at least how spinach and kales is done. So for these three seeds, it's very cheap in there. Actually, it's very cheap. These are all 10 grams. All these are 10 grams, but it's a lot also for that place. Also, I need these grasses so that I can cover the seed bed, so that it can be moisture, it can be like wet all through, so I don't have to pour a lot of water. So I've gotten this grass. This is dry grass, which I can use to do that. And yes, and it's going to help in a big way. It's going to help in a big way. Let me check here. So it's just a small garden. It's a small garden. I think this one will be enough. This one will be enough. So I'm just waiting for. I'm going to take my. We're going to start. As for this wall, I think I'm gonna, because I think it's a very nice wall. I'm gonna put something, some maybe nails or something, so that I can plant some it's called what? Maybe tomatoes, something that can climb the wall, or I can do maybe passion fruits. I don't know. I'm just guessing, because it's a nice place. So I finished. I came and finished with the seed bed. This was the seed bed that I was making, and I think the panga was not doing quite well. I tried because I didn't have a djembe or a fork djembe, so I decided to use whatever I had, which was the panga, but it made me really feel like I'm tired. So, but now this was just a small for the nursery. This was just a seed bed for the nursery, and I think I could do with that. I could do with the panga. So I did that and poured some sodas of manure on the seed bed, so that they can grow well. So the panga didn't go well, so I had to go look for a djembe and that's what I started using to make the bed well. And I'm sorry for this branch of tree which was covering what I was doing, so I didn't know when I was shooting. But those are the seeds which I've shown you earlier that I was planting, and I was just making sure I was just putting them on the nursery, which is the nursery which I'd planted. I'd made already the bed. So those are that's the nursery. Sorry for that. But I'll show you how it is, how it looks. So after that, I had to go. The tank is just nearby, so for watering. So you have to put water. Then you put the grass on top. You put the grass on top of the So I had to fetch some water on my jerrycan. 10-liter jerrycan. It's not a big place. It's just a simple. It's just a simple place. So these are the seeds as I've shown you. Just for the spinach. For the spinach, and then these other seeds. This for the sukuma. That's the kales. And then these are the seeds for the kales. They look like this. Yeah. Really tiny, yeah? But become very handy. Yeah? So I planted them. I watered. Giving me a little bit of headache, but I managed to pour, because you can't pour like sprinkle, and I have to do it with my hand. So I managed. And that was it. Then I covered with the grass, the dry grass. And then I just spread it nicely, and my work was done. That was the end of that chapter. Is the end of that chapter. Covered, and it looks nice, nicely spread, and I will show you in the next video how they will sprout. I will surely show you how they will sprout. So now it's just time to wait for them to germinate, and then it's done. So thank you so much for watching this channel. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for everything. You can also support us on Patreon, and I'll put a link below. So thank you, and see you maybe on the next episode, where I'll be extending where I'm digging. Thank you so much. Bye.